Hi friends, welcome back. Naji here. Now we will be discussing the HTTP node, which actually allows us to easily call external APIs. For example, imagine we have a microservice is running, which what it does is consider like it is doing some kind of a data processing, like fetching the data or updating or something it is doing. Okay, and we don't have a direct access to the database, but only ways that we can access the REST endpoint that is created by the team. Okay, so what we can do, we can use our HTTP node to connect to that particular REST endpoint. Okay, so we'll see how can we connect to a REST endpoint using HTTP request. Okay, so let's start creating a new workflow. Okay, so in our previous video I have explained you like how we can use the webhook. Okay, so here we will be creating a get webhook and we will be connecting this webhook using our HTTP node. So we'll see how can we do that. For that, first let me create a webhook and webhook trigger. Here I will be using like v1/get records. You can use. Okay, and just change this immediately to respond to the webhook response. Okay, now let's add the Google Sheet. I'm going little fast here since I explained the details in my last video. So I'm using a Google Sheet and I can create a get rows, and let's select the my authentication here and select my Google Sheet name and select the sheet name. Okay, so this is my Google Sheet that we are going to use. Here we can see some of the test items can be here, and this is the sheet name. Okay, now we are ready with the sheet name. Now let's create a response to webhook. Here I can use the old webhook. Okay, now execute it. Copy and paste here. Okay, so here we can see it is returning all the response from the Google Sheet. Okay, now what we are going to do, consider this as a REST endpoint. Okay, so we need to connect to this webhook from some other workflow. Okay, for that what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a trigger node. Maybe let me make it active. Webhook is workflow, webhook is conflicting URL path. Okay, so what let me do is, let's do v1 dot, let me make it v2 slash. Okay, and save it, make it active. v2, I'm getting some error, v2 record is not registered. Why it's showing not registered? Let me go back here, stop listening, it's v2. Okay, let's execute it again. Okay, now we are getting all the result here. Let me save it, and what we can do, let me take the production URL, copy the production URL and paste it. Okay, now we are getting the result. So I can go back here and let's go back and see that this is working fine. Okay, we are getting the result, and what we are going to do, we are going to create another workflow. Okay, and in this workflow we are going to access this REST endpoint using HTTP node. So here we will be adding a trigger manually. Now connect this with HTTP node. So let's select like HTTP request node. So let me copy this endpoint, copy it, and the method that we are going to use, is the get method, and let me copy this one here. Okay, so we have our get method is there, and yeah, no authentication is needed and no body is needed. Okay, so we are good. Now let's execute it. So execution is completed. Here we can see 7 items. So let's open and see. Okay, So here we are successfully able to get the records from this endpoint. Okay, so we are not connected with any Google Sheet or anywhere. What we have only done is we just created HTTP request, then we have connected using this HTTP request. So in this way we can easily connect with any REST endpoint using this n8n HTTP request. Also we can do the post request. Okay, for example, if I want to do some post request, I can create a post request. And here if I want to add any send headers, I can add the headers. If I want to send some body, here I can send the body. Okay, so in this way very easily we can connect to any REST endpoint or any other URLs using HTTP request. So that is all about in this video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.